all you fun seekers. We're coming to you today from Forest, Virginia.
We're standing in front of Sourdough Pizza Company. We've been wanting to try this pizza out. They make this pizza with sourdough. It's not like your traditional pizza, so we wanted to come try it. So we finally made it today. Let's go inside and see what all they had to offer.
Let's go check this place out.
Let's do it. Welcome to Sourdough Pizza Company. All of their sourdough pizzas are handmade to order using fresh ingredients. The secret to great pizza? Sourdough. The sourdough pizza takes 48 to 72 hours to make. No commercial yeast here. Sourdough is an ancient form of bread that is made up of 3 simple ingredients. Starter, which consists of flour and water, salt and flour. There is no yeast, no milk, no oils, and no sweeteners. When it comes to bread, it's the most natural process you can get. When it comes to pizza, it's the tastiest base. Combine it with fresh toppings, toss it in a wood fire oven, and according to Sourdough Pizza Company, you'll get the best flavor profile you can ask for. Here is the address for Sourdough Pizza Company. It's located in Forest, Virginia. This is what the building looks like. Here are the hours of operation. They open Monday through Sunday from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. daily. You can order online at sourdoughpizza.com. As you walk into Sourdough Pizza, this is what it looks like. It's a small restaurant, a few tables, and then they have some seating around the countertop as well. This is where they prepare your food at. You'll see the guys fixing up the couple of pizzas we ordered. And here's a shot of the oven that they use. And there goes one pizza into the oven. And they're getting the other one ready to stick in the oven right now. And there goes our second pizza going into the oven. Looking forward to trying this pizza out. Here's a view looking into the wood fire oven. You'll notice the pizzas where they cook at, and you'll notice the wood and the fire burning. Well, let's take a look at the menu here at Sourdough Pizza Company. This is the pizzas that they offer.
All right, this pizza is called the garlic cheesy. It has olive oil, garlic, mozzarella, Romano sprinkle. So it looks good, and you better believe it smells good.
It looks good and smells even better.
Yes.
This pizza is called the bee sting. It's red sauce, fresh mozzarella, a spicy supersada, which is an Italian meat, basil, sea salt, olive oil, and a honey drizzle.
Don't let it sting you, David.
I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try to sting it before it stings me.
Okay, this is a meat lover's pizza. It has red sauce, mozzarella, pepperoni, sausage, and bacon.
And it sure does look delicious as well.
It does.
All 3 of the pizzas we ordered look amazing.
All right, we're going to start with the meat lovers. Look at all that meat on there. Let's look at the crust first before I even try it. First thing I notice, it is thin, and you know I love a thin crust. Let's see what the bottom looks like. Ooh, look at that carriage, that undercarriage there. That's good when you see that. It's not overcooked either. I'm going to try this. It looks good. Well, after your first bite, Cindy, what do you think about it? That first bite was good. Let me take another one to make sure I tell you correctly.
And while she's taking another bite, I'm going to just give you a close-up of the meat lovers pizza. You see all that meat on it, pepper on it, there's bacon. All right, Cindy.
I can see why so many people suggested for us to come here. The crust is amazing, but I think it's the pizza sauce that's really catching my attention more than anything. It's got a really great taste. It's not overly sweet. The cheese is good. All the meat that I tasted was good. Definitely a delicious pizza.
I'm going to try the bee sting. Everybody else has tried the other stuff, so I'm going to give this one a try. And like I said, just notice how thin that crust is. I love a thin crust pizza. And you had mentioned about the crust, it's not overcooked. And
Oh, it's perfect.
it's perfect. Let's see how it tastes.
Well, David,
Delicious. You had mentioned about the sauce. The sauce is great. The meat, it's got just a little bit of a spiciness to it. But will be a good pizza. Like you mentioned, I can tell why people had suggested us to come here. I can't wait to try the other two that y'all have tried.
I know I can't wait either.
Carly is getting ready to try the garlic cheesy. This is a pizza, but it's cut almost like breadsticks. That's what it reminds me of. This is garlic cheesy, has olive oil, garlic, mozzarella, and Romano sprinkle on top of it. So try it out, Carly, and let me know what you think of it. And while she's biting into it, I'm going to show you. This is what I mean. It almost reminds me of a breadstick. What do you think about them, Carly?
Very delicious. The taste of it is good. Very cheesy. I like it.
So you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Cindy has just tried the bee sting. After you tried the bee sting, what do you think about that pizza?
David, this is good too. This has got a little bit more of a sweetness to it because it's got that honey on it.
Uh-huh.
I haven't tasted that much heat yet because you said something about it being spicy.
Well, I tried just a piece of the meat when it came off the pulling the box. And just a little bit of it fell off. I picked it up and tried it. To me, it had just a little bit of spiciness, but you know how I am with spice. I can't eat a whole lot of spiciness because it gives me like the heartburn and stuff. But it's not terribly hot, but definitely I can eat it. So,
It's good. There's no question that it's good.
Between the two you've tried so far, which has been your favorite, you think?
Let me try all three, and then I'll let you know my favorite from all three.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
That's fair enough.
Okay. All right, David, I see you had the garlic cheesy now.
Yeah, I've tried that. I tell you what, I dipped mine in some of this red sauce right here. This is definitely good.
Oh, I think that is outstanding.
Reminds me just like eating a nice old piece of garlic bread. That's how tasty it is.
But thinner
It's a whole lot thinner.
on the pizza crust. I mean, it is really good.
It's a great combination. It has a good garlic flavor, nice and cheesy. Being thin crust like this is definitely a winner. Glad we got this. My next slice will be the meat lovers. And you notice the crust?
Beautiful.
A very light char to it, not burn up. And it's not really flopping down. So it's got a little bit of crispness to it. That's why I like it. Let's try it and see how it tastes. That's definitely a delicious pizza. Got all the meat, just a flavorful taste in your mouth. I think out of the three, it's going to be a hard decision which one's going to be your favorite.
It is. It definitely is. This pizza is so good. I wanted to talk about the crust a little bit. I had mentioned how thin it was and about how perfectly cooked it was. But the crust itself is sourdough. That's how they got the name of this restaurant, Sourdough Pizza Company, is because the dough itself is actually sourdough. As you can see, we have our first empty box.
And I'd just like to mention, Cindy, this garlic cheesy pizza, this pizza is awesome. It's got just enough flavor of garlic in it, and the cheese on it is cheesy, It's just like, to me, eating a thin slice of garlic bread. That's how delicious this pizza is.
And you know, David, most places with garlic bread, they either put too little or too much. They have got the amount down here perfect.
They do. And I tell you what, if you come to Sourdough Pizza, I definitely recommend, if you like garlic or garlic bread, even one, to try this pizza. It is just amazing.
I have a feeling this may end up being everybody's favorite since it's the first that disappeared.
Here's a look at our receipt from Sourdough Pizza Company. There is the address. We had 3 pizzas today. We had the beef sting, the garlic cheesy, the meat lovers, 1 12-ounce Coke, and 2 bottled waters. And the price after tax came up to be $55.61. Well, Cindy, what did you think about your experience today from the Sourdough Pizza Company?
David, I really liked it. I thought all 3 of the pizzas were delicious. I'm going to say my favorite was the meat lovers, with that cheesy garlic being a close second. I think the star here was definitely the crust. I love that it was thin and that it was cooked in the wood fire oven. It was delicious, and I don't think I've ever had actually sourdough foil crust before for pizza, and it was outstanding. I like the sausage a lot on the pizza because it was so spicy, and I thought that was delicious. I will say for the beef sting, I think if I got that again, I would add the pepperoni because I'm a pepperoni girl and I love some pepperoni, so I'd add the pepperoni to it. But all 3 were great.
Yeah, I would agree, Cindy. All 3 pizzas were very delicious. If I had to pick my favorite, it was a kind of a tough decision, but I would say the cheesy garlic, or the garlic cheesy, was my favorite, being in first. The meat lovers was second. The beef sting was third. And I'm kind of like you. We come back, order the beef sting again, I think we'd add some pepperoni to it, or either swap out the meats and put the pepperoni in place. But the crust, definitely a thin crust. I love that. I always love a thin crust anyway, but the pizza here, the crust was just amazing. And I think it's because it's a sourdough crust. It's something entirely different than we're used to. Would definitely come back here again. Highly recommend the pizza. All of it was delicious. The sauce was very tasty. And as far as the toppings, you could tell they used fresh toppings.
Definitely high ingredients toppings. They did not skimp on the quality of the toppings, and I thought they were really good.
And matter of fact, the basil, you can tell it's just like what we buy and use at home. You buy it in your grocery store, the actual live plant. So the basil is still growing when it's put on your pizza. They snipping it fresh. And as far as the toppings, I like to mention something about the meat lovers. Was that sausage on there? That was some kind of a spicy sausage. It gave your pizza a great flavor. It was a little spicy to me, but I was able to eat it. I know you thoroughly enjoyed it.
Love that.
Because I know you like a spicy food, but for me, it was a little hot, but I could definitely eat it. And the pizza with the honey on it, it gave it a good sweet taste. And like I said, enjoyed all 3 of them. Definitely would come back again. I highly recommend the Sourdough Pizza Company.
And you know, we also got a side of like the marinara pizza sauce and then a side of the honey. And that way you could dip, especially the crust of the pizza, into the honey, and that was delicious.
Carly, what did you think about the garlic cheesy pizza that you had?
It was delicious. Only pizza I ate, so it was really good. I highly recommend it.
When you started, you knew you didn't need to change, did you?
Yes.
You say when you got something good, you stick with it, right?
Yes.
Well, anything else y'all like to add?
Yeah, I'd like to mention that it was quick. And, you know, it didn't take any time at all for us to get our pizza, so it's very quick to get your pizza here. And just everybody here was very nice, friendly, very helpful.
Yes, the staff was very friendly. And it's a small restaurant. I think they do a lot of to-go orders, so if you want to call ahead, have your pizza ready when you get here, that is an option as well. So.
Oh, and I do have one other thing to say. I know, because I know my viewers out here, some of you are going to say, how about the price? It's higher than what we normally pay for pizza. But you have to realize we ended up with 3 today because we wanted to try 3 different kinds to show you. We're taking, believe it or not, with Mr. Clean Plate Award over here, we're taking almost an entire pizza home because, you know, that was a lot of food.
It was. But we wanted to try, 3 different types to show our viewers what all was available and what we thought of it. So, well, Carla, tell the viewers what to do now.
Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our latest and greatest videos. And next time, thank you for watching. God bless.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.